watoto, wazee, wamama, nani wengine meza?
Vijana.
Mko fiti? Tuko fiti pia. This is Chosen Gen episode 22 hapa ndani ya Mamlaka Television with the man of the hour, Daudi Mfalme kama kawa kama dawa, and also niko na
Martha Kare. I'll be your host, Martha Kare.
What's up everybody? It's your girl Jojo Bolingo. Nacha niwaambie hivi ndio nasikia. So ukiona leo kuna kitu kai Jojo ana behave some type of way, unajua it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show.
Natumia masikio vibaya.
Nani anasikia na ndio unatumia, kwani hata niseme hii mambo ya hisi na kusikia.
Hivi ndio nasikia.
Hivi ndio nasikia.
Hey, karibuni sana ndani ya show. We know that you are going to be blessed. Today topic itakuwa about people who are about to get married.
Yes.
Wajua, I remember
About to get married.
About to. Okay. You know, I was talking with our producer. I was talking with our producer the other time. Alikuwa anasema. Sorry. Sasa unaanza kunice.
Zimeanza kunice.
Our producer.
Oh, please. The person saying I'm the one who makes you laugh. Oh, I do not.
As you were saying.
Sasa umemshika mapema bana. So, our producer was saying that because we are hapa hakuna mtu ameoa ama ameolewa by the way. Just to make things clear, kuna mtu labda ana eye Martha.
Hallelujah.
Kuna mtu labda ana eye Jojo. Jojo ameanza kuomba na tongues.
Radio demo.
So producer alisema just because we are youths hapa hivi. Our topics mostly itakuwa about youths.
Yeah.
Umeona? Kwa sababu sina experience in marriage. Experience in marriage tutauliza watu wako about to marry kama Taki. So
she's one of the best producers.
Yes. So let us continue.
Mama di mama.
So the topic of the day we are going to discuss about I'm going to give you a story. And this story goes like this.
Yes.
Watu wangu. Kuna jamaa fulani. He decided to date. And watu wanabariki yango by the way.
True.
Watu wanabariki yango. Mimi napiga hesabu ya the journey of me dating. Naona vile ilikuwa tafash. Jumi okay, sijaipata dem. Sijai date dem anafanya job as in job inamlipa poa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Above my salary. So this guy amebarikiwa that alipata dem ako job na anapata pesa mzuri. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo?
Yes, kabisa.
So this lady wakapendana.
Yes.
Mapenzi tamu, mapenzi muhimu. So this lady wakapendana and they dated. After they dated, this guy decided anataka kwenda shule. Umeona?
Yeah.
So this girl decided that I'm going to support you. I'm going to pay your
school fees.
Your school fees.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay your school fees. I'm going to pay your accommodation. Umeona? Ndakusupport yani, umeona? Ndakulipia rent mahali utaenda kusoma, jamaa kaenda campus akasoma. So this lady akajitolea akalipa school fees. Okay?
Yes.
Kebomba.
Mwanamke bomba.
Mwanamke amejitolea.
Sijui kama wako mpaka sasa. Sijui kama wana exist mpaka sasa.
Wako mzee.
Lady.
Kama mapenzi inaweza kufanyia, utakivi chini ushangae kama ulikuwa na akili. Sawa.
But there was a person alikuwa anasema kama if you are a thinker, kama wewe ni mtu wa akili, mapenzi itakulemea.
I overthink as by the way.
Akili inataka mtu. Sijui akili inataka mtu hayuko sawa kabisa. Sitasema hivyo. So
You gave me.
Watu wako na akili sana mapenzi inawalemeaga. So
haitatulemea, tuna overthinking kitu.
Obvious. So this girl si amelipia jamaa school fees. Jamaa fortunately akasaidika, akasoma, akapata kazi.
Wow.
Umeona? Nao akapata kazi, nao akaanza kusaidika kimaisha. And hapa ndio vitu zinageukana.
Tell us, give us tea.
Huyu jamaa after amepata job fall in love with one of the workmates, one of the colleagues. One of the colleagues akafall in love. Bana kizu.
It's okay. Abata alianguka tu kwa mapenzi.
So na by the way watu waache kuanguka kwa mapenzi. Kuanguka ni mbaya, as in kufall ni kuanguka. Utavunjika mguu. So acha tuachane na hiyo story. So this guy akafall in love with one of the colleagues job. Akafall in love, akaamua atakuwa honest to the bay. Akamtext. Akamwambia Akamwambia mimi nataka tuachane.
Audacity.
Mimi nataka tuachane. Umeona? And alimwambia tu vizuri, I want us to be separate because nimepata mtu mwingine and I want to start over. Now this guy thinks that, now this guy takes is that this colleague ako into his level now. Umeona? Huyu colleague sasa they on the same level. Sasa whatever he is telling the GF is, mimi nataka nikuache because we are no longer on the same level. Umeona? I am with another person who is on the same level with you. Sasa wacha nikupe story. Hii ni Chosen Gen. Tunaongelea sana kuhusu the Generation Z. Na Generation Z Generation Z, huyu anasikia Generation Z ana cheese. Generation Z imetuonyesha vitu mingi sana. Si ndio? Vitu mingi. And this is one story I read and I was like, I was fathomed.
You're fathomed.
I was fathomed.
Hey.
I was gubrious. I was discombulated. I felt Columbus and Katuambas.
Wow.
Sikia bana, msomi hodari sana. So I wanted to know your take, guys, on this guy. What does this lady, wewe unaona kama msichana anafaa afanye nini? As the lady, wewe ongea story ya ladies.
Wacha mimi nideal. Hata tutaongea mpaka kuhusu the gent. We are here to do that. First of all, huo msichana aliopata. Unaweza peleka je mwanaume shule na cha kuoa? Mimi ni kusema kweli hapo hivyo the girl alifanya makosa.
No, but able picture this, they have dated for like 6 years.
Hata kama.
Umeona? They have dated for 6 years.
Siku ulisema kwani babako amekufa ndo nikulipie rent. Ile siku ilikuwa mnasema hivyo.
No, listen. They have dated for 6 years. Umeona? And this, it is not only now a relationship. Umeona? They have gotten to a place now they are calling themselves fiancé.
Mimi aje niwe kusema kweli hata hapo ukifika kwa fiancé mimi shule siwezi kupeleka. Acha tu ni vizuri kuwa honest.
Kwani umpendi?
Nampenda lakini kwani kukupeleka shule ndio ita prove that I love you. Si tuendelee tu hivyo venye tuko. Bado hapo ndio penye wewe dem alifanya makosa. Kuna kitu moja Bishop Harrison anasema. The moment as a lady utaanza ku provide for the man, it immediately switch from love to business. Inatoka kwa mapenzi sasa jamaa anaona huyu ATM. Sasa naona wewe utatoboka haraka. Nikitaka hii I'll ask my girl atanipea. So mapenzi inakufiaga hapo inakuwa business.
Kwa sure?
Yeah.
Achana na mapenzi kukufa. Unajua sasa hizi imefika place yenye watu wana date because of business. Yaani siku hizi relationships are just all about money.
No, but able picture hii, these people initially they didn't date because of money.
Definitely.
Initially they dated because they love each other.
Yes.
Mona ile tu mapenzi. So this girl decided that because I love you so much my boo. Because my boo, unasikia my boo, my heartbeat.
Are you sure that man was
my
in
sweetheart.
love with this babe?
Exactly.
Are you sure that man was in love with this babe? No, fine. Because these days you can have even someone for 10 years. And once you get what you wanted, you leave. Are you sure this man really loved this babe? Because how many marriages or how many relationships kuna wenye wanalipiana shule? Unapelekwa shule, unamaliza kusoma, unapata kazi, njia zako zinafunguka, and then boom, you get married. Boom, you live happily ever after. You did. But are you guys sure this man was into this babe?
Now we are assuming that he was. We are assuming that he was because they loved each other.
I know answer was.
Okay, give us your perspective on a way you are viewing it. The way you are saying that maybe he was not in love with this babe.
It's very simple. If huyu guy walikuwa sure kabisa ni dem anamfanyia, sasa hatungekuwa tunaongelea hiyo stories.
True.
Bele hatungekuwa hapa. But that babe was after something. Maybe huyu dem from maybe the first date. Unajua kuna venye nitajua Martha is a go-getter. Na Charlie yetu alikuwa anakaa na chill.
Exactly.
Babe nataka kwenda shule kusoma. And I'm like, don't worry, I got you, babe. It's 6 years. I got you. You know, the way women will fall in love. The women who are said, if it's you, it's you.
Yeah, true.
You get. And once you make it, babe, I know you will support me.
Yeah.
No, I know you will be there for me. You get it.
But I thought you were supposed to invest in your relationship.
Kuinvest aje able to
in all manner,
Fafanua.
in everything.
Mpaka nipeleke mtu shule.
So you're investing in your relationship.
Investing in my relationship. What is that?
You're investing, as in he's your man, you know. You're ready to call him hubby.
Why should we date for 6 years?
See, because that is the time mliona ni appropriate ya nyinyi kudate.
Sijaona bado, ni hao waliona.
Huyu jamaa kukua straight venye Jojo anasema.
Akukua straight.
Unajua the moment, acha nikwambie kitu moja. The first date, ukienda na mtu date, kitu ya kwanza. Unaona kama mtu alikuwa tu ana test the waters. Maybe nimekutana na Jojo, nataka kujua Jojo more. Kuna tu conversations, they wanasemaga ku read in between the lines. Like kuna vitu wanataka tu kujua from that conversation. So definitely maybe the first time my assumptions wakenda date alisikiza udem akasema huyu ni go getter by the way na akona pesa huyu nitakaa tu na yeye hivyo. So the guy alikuwa anajua Kenya anafanya,
na in that relationship wezi niambia ati huyu dem akukuwa ameona red flags.
Zilikuwa
Lakini
maroon.
Thank you.
Maroon.
lakini mimi kuna kitu siget. Umeona, if you have decided mpaka mmefika point ya kusema now you are ready for marriage, because if fiancé ni watu wamesha proposeana, si ndio? These people love each other. Amwezi sema hawapendani. Amwezi sema unataka kuniambia ngoja. You want to tell me it was a plan since waanze kudate. This guy planned it all. Akasema mimi ndatumia msichana pesa.
Where men are so good and even some women are very good. They are strategies that they will sit down.
Speaking of history, hadi na trend TikTok. Yeah, this girl narrating her life story. Unafikiria men, why kuna watu wabaya?
Men can lie.
Hata si men, like watu ni wabaya tu naturally. Mtu anaweza kuja hata friendships. Tumeongeza vitu hata kwa chosen gen over and over. Mimi naweza kuja kwako Devi, wewe uko na intentions tu pure kwangu, but mimi nimekuja kwako as a friend with another intention. Yeah, it happens even in relationships by the way.
Now let's vice versa this story. Let's say now it is the man.
Yeah.
The man is the one who invested in the lady now, because we basically know and we basically understand that most relationships the man is always
the provider.
No, let's not say the provider. Man is always older than the lady.
Yeah.
Sindio? So tuseme for instance, now this is my imagination now. For instance, a guy who is nani vitu zimefanyika. This guy amesoma amepata shule, amesoma amepata kazi, so he is earning. Then aanze kudate someone who is in campus, which is okay.
Yeah.
Sindio? And alafu now this guy is the one who is paying the school fees for the lady. Sasa tege yako itabadilika.
Bado ibadiliki. Huyo msichana ni mean tu, ni mtu alikuwa tu hapo kozi ya jamaa, atampeleka shule, amfanyie hizo vitu zote.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How many things happen
no,
out here? Unajua kwanza sasa wacha niseme hiyo kwa sababu it's good umeileta hivyo. Kwa sababu how many women wanapelekwa shule?
Yeah.
Alafu mnapanga kila kitu, rorashio inafanywa, mnakuja kwa church, mnasoma kwa madhabahu, dem anaenda missing. Na umeinvest. How many people, how many stories have you heard? Hizo vitu happen. Ziko.
Unajua kitu inanifurahisha kwa nini? Na unajua anacheka kwa nini? Kwa sababu kitu inanifurahisha because I remember the other time we were talking about relationships, the same way, and you guys mlikuwa mnasema how a man should really provide for the girl.
Definitely. A real man.
Before
mwanze kudate bro.
Kuna that point zenye nyi wenyewe mlikuwa mnasema aje, a man should as in we support your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Sindio?
Yeah.
Now, and I feel like me paying for your school fees is a way of me showing your support. Sijui kama una get. So whatever you are saying is that we should not invest in our relationships. Ama?
No, nimekuuliza je Devi, ukimaanisha kuinvest kwa levels gani na terms gani?
School fees labda si pesa mingi kwangu. I'm just paying for your school fees because you are my lady. Sindio?
Yeah.
And at an extent that gives you an obligation to stay honest to me, to stay loyal to me.
Yeah. And if I'm after your money and you don't know, what will you do? What will you do now? Tell me.
So you mean when I am dating always I should think that not everyone I should think that maybe you are not here for love.
No,
every chick.
No, you should know who you are dating, Jare. You should know.
Si ndio hiyo, nimwambia these guys has been dating for 6 months. Obviously they know each other.
I promise you there've been red flags. It's not that hazikuangi. That is why some of us, that is why I'll use my example. I'm in a relationship, I will stay with that man. I will see a red flag from the first month. But I will still stay. He will change. Because because I carry cement and stones to build up this guy. Akuwe mtu mzuri. Yes.
Utamjenga.
So I will stay. Kuna red flags. Ziko. Si ati hazikukuwa. For them to stay that long, maybe obvious ni venye hawako hapa tuwakalishe chini tuulize some of the questions. Yeah. What exactly went on?
Ebu basi give me an extent basi. Simulisema mtu support mtu wake.
Yeah, exactly.
Si ndio?
Definitely.
And mmesema hii support ya kulipa school fees imeenda overboard.
Hiyo nayo imeenda overboard.
Mimi I'll advocate kama unataka kulipia mtu school fees, uko already umesema yes I do. Like
Ikwe
vitu investments zingine anza mtu akiwa your husband, your wife. Huko kwa relationship wacha niseme bare minimum lakini do something. Okay, unaweza kuwa uko na jamaa, maybe let's say I'm earning, yeah, ama I have a business, right, and my business is doing very well, and then I have a guy hayuko stable, nitakusupport lakini si to an extent of mpaka nikulipie nyumba. Naweza kusupport here and there, maybe director cha kuniangalia hivyo. Tunasema ukweli, like I can support you ile kidogo, maybe you don't have money for shopping. Imagine sasa nikulipie rent, nikufanyie shopping, nikupe upkeep. Bendo kule hapo hata mimi na feel like unanitumia because you are a man, ujakatwa mikono, you can still go and work. Kidogo yenye utapata I'll top. Even though wenye tunajaribu. But investment zingine hadi unabaia dem gari. Hii scenario yao.
Si wanabaiana gari.
They were together for 6 years, Abi. So this babe, you know, it is shocking you. This babe decided, you know, I will help my man. I will build this man up.
And that is what we call love.
Alafu upate kuna mtoto kwao alikuwa anafukuzia school fees.
Exactly. Yeah, it is. Na her support. Yeah, naona wacha nikwambie, when you are in love, you cannot change anything.
Yeah,
if I'm in love with you and you're my man, I'd want the best for you.
Yeah.
I'd want to support you. So I would want to support you with everything in me. You get? That's why nimekwambia Daudi, sometimes you'd support a man or you'd support a woman and things end up working.
Yeah, it happens.
You get? But
Totally.
saizi, it is so different. It is so different. Our generation is so different because you don't know who to trust and not who not to trust.
Okay.
You get? I'd give you all. But ni kama hii scenario ya we will date for 7 years. But in the next 3 months I'll be coming for your wedding.
Yes.
It's in your eyes. I'm telling you congratulations.
Yeah.
And you were my man for over 7 years. So our generation right now is something else.
So do you mean to say, I'm listening to you and there is a lot going on in my mind. Because now I'm picturing, if I am dating you for 7 years or 6 or 5 or 3, hata miaka 3 ni miaka mingi.
Yeah, it is.
If I am dating you for all these years,
3 years.
No wait, why should
Hata
you
2
keep
years
me
ni
for
a
that
lot.
long? No,
Hey.
now why are you keeping me?
Uga.
No,
Why are you keeping me?
if I am dating you for 3 years, that means I know you. It should mean I know you. Trust you me, if I am dating you for 3 years, I should know you better.
But also David unafaa ujue kuna watu wao wanaficha. Kaya kiwatu ni wabaya huku nje. People kaya sijui anaweza sema aje. Unaweza fikiria unajua mtu na haumjui.
So you advise to those people who are supporting their babes financially in that big way.
Mimi nasema okay, my take, support your babes, lakini si ile to an extent hadi unabaia mtu nyumba, ndio kwa maana mtu anachagua, mna break up, unaanza kupata mtu ako na depression. Ukimagine vitu zenye ulifanyia huyu jamaa. Mimi guys unafaa ku invest but kuwa na limits. Investments zingine after yes I do. Nimekubali say you're my husband, you're my wife, you can go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But dating, it's true. Just case of it too, like sasa jamaa anaona nimeshapata dem ako na pesa ama dem anaona niko na jamaa mwenye ako na pesa, anaanza ku take advantage. Mimi sijasema watu wasi invest. If you have a man unaona ana struggle, maybe hata ni mambo na rent, but he's trying. Unajua kuna wale wenye sasa anyo yeye kazi ni kukaa kwa nyumba 24 acheze PS, aone movie, babe wangu atanilipia rent, babe wangu atanifanyia shopping. Kuna a man that is trying. Unaona yenyewe kusema kweli ameenda job, amerudi bila kitu. Wewe utamsaidia, but kuna wale wa kuteka advantage. Hata wenyewe unasema wenyewe huwa ananitumia. Na unaona unatumiwa. That is what I mean. Like invest place, unaona hii yenyewe kusema kweli itanisaidia.
Yeah. It was so unfortunate that the babe trusted this man.
Yeah.
Unaona, she trusted this man
entirely.
Na alikuwa najua it is him. He is my man. He is my husband to be. So I don't care if it's going to take 10 years, but I'm going to hold him. I'm going to assist in making him a better person. Unaona, maybe in between labda hata alikuwa anatukanwa.
Yeah.
No. In between una date aje mwanaume mwenye akusaidii. Hata maybe the friends were like, "Ai hata wewe una adabu. Unapeleka mwanaume shule." Unaona? And then mzee ana God.
Lakini
alafu something else, kuna kitu yenye naweza taka pia ku-add hapo ni let me talk about the ladies. Umenotice hivi kuna wase wenye wako TikTok wana kusaidia this influencers, you know, the way they talk, the way you're supposed, if a man approaches you, sprinkle.
Nyunyiza.
Umeona? Have you seen what she's advising ladies? So unapata like mwanaume kuja kunikatia lazima uwe na I'm there for money. Yeah, you will make me as that man. As much as it's okay not for a woman to give a man money, not talking as a husband and a wife when we are dating. Unaona?
Yes.
And I think that's why me usema these days I usually say please look for your money. So that when I come, you sit down with your own money, I sit with my own money. We are okay. Unajua, we are cool. And other people are also different. Maybe the man doesn't have money, but akona hiyo vision.
Yeah.
He knows where he wants to go. Even tu bado hajafika tu apate tu mula venye ako supposed kupata.
Yes.
Unaona? But also if you're also this is very tricky.
Sasa ule lady anafaa afanye nini?
No?
Kwa sababu tumeongelea how this guy and how men out here and some ladies wana take advantage of that, the way you love them and the way you want to support them, si ndio? Sasa lady, because she has lost her money and at the end of the day she has lost her man.
Yeah.
Umeona? She has lost her man. Umeona? Dem anafaa afanye nini?
Move on. My sister, move on.
You are saying it as if it is so easy.
It is not easy. Nothing is easy.
But atafanya nini?
Nothing is easy.
Yeah.
I dated you, right? For 7 years. I invested in you.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to do? You don't love me. You love that chick who is in the office. Because you feel like you're on the same level with the boo. I made you. But I cannot do anything.
Yeah.
I cannot change you to love me. We cannot go back to say nianze kukwambia now this is how I want you to treat me. You know what you were doing. You know why you were in the relationship. Fine, kama love ilifika place katikati ukafeel I'm falling out of love because of this lady. Na ukafeel hautaniambia. Unaona? It is understandable. Move on. Are you going to kill that? Will I kill you now? I will not kill you. There's nothing I will gain. But you see right now, people kill people because wacha nikwambie mimi uchali amenifanyia mimi naua na naua, and she doesn't care if she's going to atashikwa, she rots in jail for the rest of her life, but here she live. Move on, go for therapy. Go for therapy. It has happened. It has already happened. If you don't want to go for therapy, wewe unajua venye utajicontrol na heal. Move on.
Move on. Devi sasa
ama what do you want her to do?
Unataka afanye nini? Achukue jamaa unage tu sasa every time akwetu anamremind of the pain. Every morning akiona tu jamaa anakumbuka I took you to school, sacrificed my money. Yani nilikuwa tunaona hiyo pain.
No.
Baby girl, imagine move on. Utapata mtu mwenye anakupenda sana.
So no payback.
Hakuna payback.
No payback for me.
So you just decide your pesa imeogelea hivyo.
No payback for me.
Acha and
the people who can pay back and you pay back get nothing. But because you are too hurt. Unajua sasa hizi tuko kwa society yenye watu wamekufa. Now they don't even believe, I mean emotionally hawako exactly hawana. So kitu yote mzuri uko nayo bado tu ni mbaya kwao. So lazima tu ikue tu mbaya.
Ikue mbaya.
For me, I would heal. Because
heal and move on.
7 years, it's okay. It is a waste of time. You have really wasted my time. You've wasted my resources. But bro, I will move on because I know I didn't deserve it. But ilinifikia. What do you want me to do? I cannot change anything, my friend. Okay. I'll go and heal. What about you? Unataka nini?
Shoka.
I don't know. You know, I will not advocate for anything, but I don't know. I am just figuring out Kenya umesema and Kenya umesema what the lady should do, and also nikafikiria Kenya yeye alifanya.
Alifanya nini?
Well, the relationship ilikuwa inajulikana because now si unasikia they are fiancés.
Yeah, of course.
So the boss of the gent anajua about them. Anajua about whatever is going on with him and the fiancé. So she just told them, she emailed the boss of what he is doing, and she started something. She started naona vile unaweza anza kitu Facebook.
Oh yeah, that part of which ndo tumeruka.
Yaze kitu wafanye kitu iende viral Facebook.
So kumharibia
Twitter ama umeona?
Yeah.
So that is what she did. She made that thing go viral and she said that to the boss. Na aka email boss about what happened, umeona? So the boss alimvuta job because he told this guy, if your own fiancé cannot trust you,
how am I supposed
to trust?
I don't trust you, my company. I can't.
Utaachwa siku moja nipate umegeuza
hivi. That time is easy to trust. But unaona, when I come back to that, I feel that it was not necessary.
It was
not necessary.
Man, it is necessary.
But it's pain.
It was pain.
Pain inaweza kupush to do something, and then later on after you healed, you're like,
I'd have done better.
No, I don't think after doing that you can regret any. Mimi siwezi regret.
Definitely. Hizo 7 years ni long.
Hizo ni miaka mingi. Hata kama nitakuharibia hiyo job na hizo vitu zote, I feel like bana.
Sasa mtu campus ni expensive. Imagine school fees every semester, umlipie rent, uni mtu mzima amejaa kukula. Kwa hivyo hadi shopping unajua kwa mredi, mimi nikienda shule 11 nilienda nikiwa campus. I'll survive niende kwa kibandaski nikule chapo madoni 50 bob na niko sawa. Kwa atakwambia je nikaa aje anataka kukula chakula mzuri. So the babe was really spending like a lot of money. The babe spent a lot of money on him.
This also goes to the women who have money.
Yeah.
Chivo, you guys go through a lot. Women who have money. Imagine nimekuja, I know you own kampuni ya Daudi Mfalme, right? Na si moja si mbili, all over the country. So you are a billionaire.
Sure.
You get? So mimi umenikuta, imagine unapenda tu mse. Unaona, unapenda tu kademu. Dema anakuja anakuambia babe shule nini, and you don't unaona venye unasema wewe utafeel. This is your woman. Unaona, mmentrust. Bro, afanya character. Anakufanya character development. Yeah. Anyway, hiyo ni character by the way.
Yeah.
Umemaliza?
Yeah, I'm done.
You okay?
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sawa billionaire. So amekufanyia character development, right? Anakupiga heartbreak. In there ana sabotage deals zako. Unaona? Maybe kama anajua vitu kukuhusu zile intimate anazitoa nje. Unaona? So umse ana make sure atakudestroy kabisa.
Why would someone do that?
My friend, the women who do that.
Why?
Destroy you now.
Why now?
The same that guy did to that woman.
No, you know.
Also,
you know, I will do that if you did something wrong to me.
Sasa I'm talking about the woman sabotaging you.
Why?
Sasa see that's an example.
By the way,
it
happens. Sijui mbona nimefikiria. You know Nigerian movies. Hizi za mashambani and stuff. Prince agaenda kutafuta the lady that anafaa kuoa. You know, they used to disguise themselves like anajifanya yeye ni a very poor person na nini vitu kama hizo. I guess it is also wise when you meet mtu, they don't know you at a personal level. Maybe tumemit ile hi nini blah blah blah. You know your first date, don't speak out. This is a square an open book and say everything. Imagine jifanye mtu mwenye ana struggle and see the reaction of this person.
But I think ladies wanasemaga they want honest men. So you want honest men. So
We
why
talked
should
about
like-
it kwa ile show ingine.
like-
I don't remember tukiongea like opening up, sorry for cutting you short. Opening up. And I gave you a scenario ya ile relationship yenye nilikuwa na a certain guy and I really opened up, which ilifanya ikafanya nikaachwa because niliongea vitu mingi sana. So this guy was afraid of me kwa sababu, let me tell you something, if I was dating with some other guy ama I'm dating with this guy, sindio, he does something na alikuwa ameniambia alifanyia ex wake ama aende tu kufanya close to it, nitakuwa like that's a red flag because alifanya ule dem mwingine hivyo, mimi pia ninafanya nini, ninaogopa. So I think ndio kwa maana tunaambiwa sometimes when you want someone, wacha hata ikae you don't know anything about this, but tell me about your past, utaguzia vitu flani you're not going to give out intimate
details.
Exactly, you're not going to do it kwa sababu some men inaribia, for us ladies, kwa some men it doesn't work.
So when you're dating, you're not supposed to be open to your
Apana.
You will be open, but you're not going to.
Yes. We're not talking about being dishonest
Yeah.
udanganyi because you're a red flag, But huwezi kutana na mtu, let's say nimekutana na Debbie for the first time. Oh, I host a show, I have a YouTube channel, I do this, I have a business. Surely.
Up to secrets,
yani, unasema everything. Mimi nasemaga, okay, kuna kitu yenye our teacher, our Kiswahili teacher used to tell us, like sisi ladies we fall in love very fast.
Very.
Like mimi kama nazaona jamani, I'm like, hey, Jojo jamani kaa vizuri na
Very nice.
nianze hadi kupanga future, unaona watoto and everything.
Yeah.
Ni
Kweli.
ladies. But for men, tulikuwa tunaambiwa men, they take their time to love a woman.
Yeah.
So I guess it is wise as a lady, as a woman, kutana na ujama, mwambe tu details kidogo. Sisi kwetu tuko watu wawili, yani tu vitu tu kidogo. Usikuwe huo mtu mouthy
Let me bring up an example.
Akupende tu
Yeah,
pole.
Yeah.
The way venye uko.
There's a question
Yes.
nilikuwa nimeuliza kwa ofisi with my workmates, nikauliza the men. If I'm a woman, now that is very serious.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. I used to be a prostitute, Abi, but now nimeokoka. Would you still love me? Some men were like, I cannot. I cannot.
Exactly.
You why? Why should I marry you? Unaona? So imagine you meet up no guy. It's the first date. The guy used to be a prostitute. My life changed. You will run.
Nimevuta
You will run.
Nimekuwa mpaka na okoto kuko ame. You're not
You
supposed
will
to
run.
say
Nimekunywa, nimeuza
vitu zingine ni za
will
kusema
run.
after huyu mtu
I
amekupenda.
promise you will run.
Yeah. It's true baka.
Ile time yenye mmeamua sasa.
Ngoja,
after
zingine hamtatuambia. Zingine.
vitu zingine
Baadaye
ni-
tutatuambia.
Exactly, that's what I'm telling you. You just don't
hata kuna
open
zingine
your-
hautawahi sema.
hautawahi sema, utakufa
Shut
nazo.
up.
Yes.
Nyamaza.
Juu unajua ukisema hii ni divorce paper right
Eh.
away.
So you mean are you serious?
Hatusemi udanganye, but you see this babe, wa kupelekana shule. I cost tu on the first date. Huyu msichana alisema hivi, oh, I have a company, I earn this, jamaa kajua huyu nimepata jackpot.
And in a society
That's
we
it.
live in,
Uh-huh.
people judge you with your past. It's rare upate tu mtu mmoja mwenye atakupenda tu venye uko.
Yeah.
venye tu uko. Unaona, I don't care about your past, but I love you for who you are,
Yeah.
because that was a dark phrase ulikuwa unapitia, unaona. But now this is you. Achana na your dark past. Now this is you, because I can see a clear version of who you are,
But-
and I really want to do life with you.
But now, when you say this, I'm picturing someone who is tutasema aje, we are not talking about the past, we are talking now about the present.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever he or she is doing.
Yeah.
Unaona? And hakudanganyi akwambia ati sifanyangi. Umeona? But along vitu zenye anakuambia haitaji whatever he is doing when you are dating. Umeona? So anaifanyia huko mali anafanyia, anakuja. Umeona? So when you are meeting, you don't know that part of his life.
That's different. I think that's different. Senior sai.
Yes.
Sindio. Now that's, I think that's hiyo ni different. Do you know why I'm saying it's different? Daudi, unaona sasa, if you come and find out what exactly this boo does, you'll be like, that's a red flag. So you've been lying to me.
But now
You're
hivyo ndio
giving me a
nafikiria.
different picture.
Unajua hivyo ndio nafikiria. You know when you tell me that, unaona vile unasema if you were a prostitute, alafu ukaokoka, ndio? So you stop doing that. Unaona?
Yeah.
Then I came, I liked you, we started dating and all that. when the time utakuja uniambie now Devi, you know, ama time tutakuja tukiongea tu, you bring it up, I'll be like what why didn't I know?
Yeah.
Unajua saa zingine whatever you are hiding might bring problems to your future marriage.
Definitely, of which it happens. Unaona, Daudi nikikuja tukae chini na wewe the first date, when I'm getting to know you, kuna no babe wait, kuna wale wenye unaweza ambia kila kitu na wakose kureact. Wako like, ah babe, really? And then what happened? Oh my god, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. What exactly made you go through that road? Unaona, so you start explaining, maybe it was because of money issues, so mom got sick in between, maybe God forbid kuna mmoja wa familia alikufa. Unaona, so I had children, I couldn't think of anything else I could have done. Then boom, I saw this was the easiest thing to do, so that is what I chose. But in between I got to know God even more, and I changed, and that guy will be like, wow, I'm so happy for you. So there, this one A, the plan B will be like, so this is what you used to do. Oh, you saw you decided you are not going to tell me, and he will get mad. Unaona?
Obviously, lazima atakasirika. Unaona? And you know what?
Atuseme like my point is kuna vitu zenye haufai kusema
on the first
date ama the first month. Like, get to know this person first. Ujue ni mtu mwenye nikimwambia hivi ata react exactly. Bishop hata ashaisema hapa pia akasema uwezi kwa maybe haukuwa born again after you have had several abortions. Alafu on your first date ama the first month they
unaambia msee,
hey, hata nimetoa baba. Atasema hey baby girl. No. Like, anza ku unleash hizi stories kidogo after umeshajua huyu mtu unaona huyu ni mzee. Alafu unajua kuna watu pia ni maadui wanakuja kujifanya they want to date you but they want to know who you really are, wakuje wakuchafulie. So the moment umeshajua mtu unaona enye ujamaa ama huyu dame na una future na yeye, then you can start opening up. Uanze kumwambia by the way my past wasn't good ama nimetoka at a very dark place in my life, alafu unamguzia tu kidogo, and then you will see the reaction. Unamtu, is this person willing to know more ama is he judgmental? Are you getting my point? Yes,
because unaonaga wale watu wenye pia hawawezi sema kitu kwa wazi. So kuna wale watakuja wakachini waanze kukwambia babe, let me tell you something. You see Martha, Mother used to be a thief.
Hey,
she used to be. No, it can never be in Jesus' name. It can never happen.
Akona watoto watatu.
Akona watoto watatu. Alafu
wote wako mashamba.
Exactly. Alafu imagine the husband that they know, but they've been married for over 10 years. So ugai hata penye anapeleka huko si mkao mashamba. And then you'll see how the man will react. Ati nini? Ati hata nikapa nini we unaona? So you know, oh my god. So if I tell this man about that secret that is inside, what will happen? I will lose him.
That's a very nice trick.
Yeah, because that is what they also do. Maybe before marriage, because maybe for let me tell you something, babes. Before this guy says, will you marry me, right? Or this woman say, now she's the one I want to settle down with him. In between, utajua venye yeye behave. Unajua lazima utajua weaknesses zake, utajua the other side does and don'ts. Unaona, utajua. So you know how to approach him. You know, mimi nikimwambia mimi najua hii kitu imeisha hivyo. Unaona? But sasa with time there's a place yenye our relationship inakuanga very hot, and there's a place yenye pia mtu anataka kujua partner wake zaidi. You know, because this is marriage at the end of the day. I really want to know everything about you.
Yes.
So this is me. This is who I was. This is how I used to behave when I was in campus. Unaona? Because this is something intimate. Unaona? And at open up na muanze kuongea. The other one, so that will wait until 20 years of marriage. Maybe when I was 26 years old, I aborted.
But let me say this, because I think we all take different approach to everything. And when you say you get to know a person, simi ndakuja nataka kujua. It reciprocates hata unataka kujua.
Definitely,
wanasemaga love is not felt. Most of people wanasemaga love is not felt, it is learned. Sindio? You learn how to love. So because we are learning each other, it is best hata kama umesema you don't expose what you are doing ama what you were in the past life, it is best for you to tell me just tell me I was not who I am right now.
Yeah.
Umeona? It will make things easier, the time utakuja uniambie what you are.
Yeah.
Sijui kama unanipata
I
hapo.
get you.
Umeona?
Yeah.
It is si po uniambie by the way nimeokoka, napenda Yesu, naendaga church, niko na whatever. Oh, umeona? In my mind I am creating, you know, whenever we are dating, I am creating a picture of you in my mind. Si ndio? Whatever you are going to tell me is what is created.
Yeah.
Umeona? Ndio naipata tu. I never knew you first of all, si ndio? So we've just met. So kenye unaniambia ndio inajichora. Si ndio?
Yeah.
So I am knowing you from what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Umeona? So if you're just telling me you are a good person, oh sijui nini, just because you got saved and after kuokoka you have stayed with Christ and you stayed good. Umeona? So if that is what you're telling me, I am building that not only from the time I met you, but from the time you were born or the time you got to know yourself. That is where my mind starts.
Yeah.
Umeona?
I get you.
As in huyu amekuwa mtu mzuri from all along. But nikikuja tena uniambie now I used to do this, una interrupt the image I have built of you. Shika una get? Una interrupt all that image because I am getting anaanza kupata signals zingine like what do you mean? I knew you as this, now you're telling me there is a whole different person whom you've never told me about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Shika una get?
Yeah.
It is safer for you to tell me when you are dating you hiyo tukianza. It is safer for you to tell me, by the way, babes, I am not the person I am. I was not the person I am right now.
Yeah.
Mona,
Yeah.
there's some things I did and all that, but hautamwambia saa hiyo obviously.
Yeah.
Mona, the way umesema because of your Mona, but make sure umeniambia
Yeah,
kuna a
definitely.
part of me,
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
kuna a part of me you would like to learn which yuko pleasant. Ndio nikicreate my image of you in my mind.
Yeah.
Umeona? Niweke ka segment kadogo.
Exactly.
Umeona?
Kumbe
Ju-
kuna kitu fulani.
Juu najua Jojo,
Yeah.
si ndio, na ameanza kunielezea.
Yeah.
Kuna hii part yote ameniambia, but kuna ka segment kadogo amenipea.
Amenipea.
So nimekaeka kando
Yeah.
nikitarajiaga kuna something I will know about you that it is not that pleasing.
Yeah.
Umeona? But I know about it.
Exactly, because that is something that really happens. That's why I was telling you that people who are different.
Yeah.
There are people who will talk wakati wa the first date, and the people who will wait akifeel maybe kuna kale ka clue ka engagement time ata open up. Na kuna wale wenye where I'm getting old, I don't have a man, I don't have a woman, and I don't care about my past. I will not tell him or her, so I will get married. After marriage, I don't care, because if you love me, you love me. No, so them, it's kind of toxic. No, so they just don't care.
But it's also okay, by the way. If you feel like you've changed and your past is no longer a part of you, just make sure that your past is well hidden.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do.
Because human beings are always human beings.
Yes.
Kama you have decided it is hidden and it is buried, just make sure it is buried. Make sure there is hakuna mahali itatokea.
Yeah.
Because it is also okay. You can stay with your secrets na useme itaenda kwa grave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Umeona? It's
Inaenda.
also it's also good.
Yeah.
But make sure I will never find out about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because now when I find out on my own,
Yeah.
it is another thing. It is not
Betrayal
only your
in the
past.
city.
Yeah, it is not only your
True.
past, it is you. Mbona mimi sitasema ati ulikuwaga unafanya, nasema sasa wewe kwa nini sikujua?
Wewe
Mbona
sio
hukuniambia?
open.
Eh.
Yeah.
Because a lot of marriages pia like nimekuja ku notice huwa zina sometimes unapata gani because of the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never opened up during the first times maybe we were dating. Unasikia mtu anakuuliza we had all the time, but you choose to tell me once I've
After
decided,
marriage.
yeah,
Really?
why would you
So
do
sad.
that to me? Why would you hurt me this much? Kuna wale mabeto wenye wanakujua ama unakutana na mse after 15 years anakuuliza
Anaanza
"Guy,
kuuliza story yako."
you decided to settle with her. You decided to go with
Yeah,
her.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what kind of a in fact we even used to date, we're like, the way,
Bro.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, make sure that whatever was in your past, I know it from you or I never know it.
Yeah.
That is the bottom line. I know it nijue kutoka kwako.
Yeah. So coming back to this woman, woman, move on. But for me, you should move on. But it wasn't right for you to do whatever you did.
No, it was
maybe
right.
for the payback. For
It
you,
was right. For me, it was.
right. But for me, I think that wasn't right. Just move on. Or
Move on.
if you ever find your situation in you find yourself in such a position, what will you do?
Actually, mimi
Or how is your take with relationships and dating for such a long time?
mimi let me tell you honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, na hii ni kitu nimeishi kusema tangu isho ianze.
Yeah.
I will not do the work which is not meant for me. Si ndio?
Yeah.
If you are studying, leave that to your father.
Yeah.
Leave that to your guardian.
Yeah.
Umeona? That is something I will always say. Umeona?
Yeah.
Whatever is your basic need. I am not your father, I'm not
Yeah.
your parent.
Yeah.
Umeona? So deal with your things. Umeona? Let's date, let's love each other because of who we are right now.
Yeah.
Umeona? Isikue that I am giving you something, so you are giving me love in return.
Yeah.
Umeona? Love is not barter trade. Love si trade. Umeona?
business.
Si ati mimi napenda Devi. Umeona? Alafu ukiulizwa kwa nini? Kwa sababu by the way Devi ananipianga shule, au Devi ananibayanga viatu, au Devi ananipelekaga spa. I'm like, so that is the reason why you love me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sijui kama una get.
Yeah.
And when I am giving you something in return for your love, that means I am entitled to you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Umeona? Mimi I own you.
Yeah. True.
Unaona? In some way I own you. So whenever I am spending something on you and it is constant, that means I own you in a way.
Yeah.
Umeona? And you are giving me love in exchange.
Yeah.
So that is not honest love, because at the end of the day you love me because of what I have. You love me because of what I give you. Kama singekuwa nakupea, hiyo love ingekuwa imeisha kitambo.
Kabisa.
Umeona? Because kwa hii instant tumeona huyu jamaa alifall in love after tu amepata job just because ameanza kupata pesa.
Yeah.
So alikuwa na date this lady because ya pesa. Si ndio? So my take is this lady did the right thing. Umeona? Kama huyu jamaa alipoteza job, oh, congratulations, makofi kwako. Because my money I spent on you. Unaweza nifanyia aje? Umeona? As in hiyo uchungu, umeona, inafaa apply at that time.
Okay.
Hiyo uchungu pain inafaa apply at that time.
What about you, Martha?
Okay, me I'll say like this. Na mimi nashindaga nikisema hivyo every single time when Devi huwa anasema. Girls, boys, ladies and gentlemen, invest place unaona future, but not long term investment like kura gari ogwo waka nyumba, you see, like kujenga nyumba kubaya. Me I'm a girl, but honestly hata mimi sizipenda jamaa hata ajui kama, yani ndo tumekutana tu hivi, you want to buy me a house, like nitaona it's so funny, that's a red flag. You see, mimi naweza sema hivi, kuna madem huku nje mnajituma, majamaa wenyewe wanawajituma na bado hawaja make it na wewe umemake it.
Yeah.
Imagine support that vision, but pia trust your guts.
Yes.
Trust your instincts. Usianze kuona tu red flag and then you're like, ai, huyu haizi kuwa kama wengine. Mimi naweza sema trust your guts, trust your instincts, invest kwa relationship, unaona in the end zitakubenefit.
Yeah.
Usiachilie huyo jamaa, usiachilie huyo dem simply because of, mimi nasemaga jani ya kila mtu is different. Venye Jojo alikuwa anasema, kuna mtu mwenye atafollow apeleke jamaa shule and they will live happily ever after. Na kuna mwingine hata fuate na itakuwa tu ni mambo tu.
Exactly.
But so trust your instincts, trust your guts, invest where unaona kutakuwa na results.
Exactly.
That is what I say.
Yes, and our episode of the day iko na a professional closing session. Tuko na someone who is married, so akona, unajua sasa akili yangu iko limited manze. Manze jo, niko kijana mdogo, niko na limits to my way of thinking. Umeona? But wanasemaga ukikula chumvi mingi ni kumaanisha umeona mingi, kwa hivyo unajua mingi. Si ndio? So we have a kind of professional, and it is going to close our show of the day. But for that all said and done, my name is Daudi Mfalme.
And I've been your host, Martha Kare.
Mimi hapa Jojo Bolingo. Yeah.
Adios.
Bye bye.
See you next. Bye bye.
Hi everyone. Wow. Dennis Dunam is here, and I thank God for every one of you. And on the topic of the day, it's actually a wonderful topic, na niko na maybe mtazamo tofauti. Ningependa kubonga, najua nabonga na mayouths pale hivi. Hiyo issue ya unapata maybe a lady ako in a relationship na a dude, na the lady maybe the guy hayuko financially stable, and then unapata huyu dem anaamua kuinvest in the dude and in the fiancé, and then at the end of the day unapata after now the guy ameanza kuinuka, ameanza kuwa na mali and all that, anageuka the lady, alafu unapata ame put off the lady and then anachukua dem mwingine. Mimi naweza sema hivi, na najua maybe kuna wase wata-agree na mimi na kuna wase pia watakataa ku-agree na mimi, ya kwamba si poa wase wakiwa in a relationship kuinvest sana kwa msee. Kama wewe ni jamaa unanisikiliza, si poa tena uinvest unless tu maybe umepeleka dem coffee, mumeenda pale Java, mumeenda pale Baristo, manze muna kula kakitu, mnakunywa kakitu. Hiyo ni poa, lakini kwenda beyond that, atuende unalipa rent, sijui ndio unamjengea hao, sijui unamnunulia nguo. I think that one is going overboard. Kuna boundaries mnafaa kuwa nazo kwa relationship, kwa sababu one thing, you never know whether this relationship will lead to marriage, because in this case unapata huyu dem alikuwa na job fiti and then the guy hakuwa na job, so the lady ndiye ana support the guy, anambaia vitu, anamfanyia everything, and then the guy ameenda tu hivyo. God ame come through, or maybe tu amepata tu bahati, because sio kila mzee ni blessing. Kuna watu wengine wanawak na luck. Ameenda hivi manze na yeye ameanza kuinuka, and then ameboot ule dem. After kuboot ule dem, amechukuana na kadem kengine ka slay queen, and then ako like hata sikujui manze, wewe kanyaga kubwa kubwa uende zako. So mimi naweza sema hivi, kama mzee si your wife na msee si your hubby, si poa kuinvest sana your resources sana kwake, ati unambaia dinga, unambaia hao, sijui manzee unamnunulia vitu. Mimi nasema tu kwa relationship ibaki manzee tu kahawa, ibaki machipo, ibaki tu samosa and all that, and then inafika hapo. Wakati sasa huyu msee ako committed, umeshaingia kwa marriage, sasa you can invest. So I discourage that. Mimi nasema ya kwamba as a lady, don't invest in a guy who is your fiancé and not your husband. As a man, don't invest in your fiancé kama bado hajakuwa your wife, na hiyo itakuwa poa. Hiyo ni my take, and I pray ya kwamba hiyo wisdom itasaidia msee. Thank you.